Welcome to Crow Inclined, here today with a daily energetic check-in. I have the Good Tarot out, and our card of focus is the Moon. Excuse me. Now, the Moon represents a lot of things, right? First of all, illusion. Well, not first of all. One of many things is illusion. Things hidden. Things being illuminated. Okay. It represents our intuition, dreams, dream work, shadow work, all those things. It's kind of an exploration as well into the mystical, magical. All right, so with this deck, when this comes out, you may not see the workings of spirit in the invisible realms, okay? Just know that there's great activity behind the scenes, okay? Things are happening. It's important to trust it's important to trust the mystery, right? And remember that the material realm, or what we consider reality, right, is the illusion. Okay? It's not always a reflection of the truth of what's going on in the present. So great opportunities lie in the shadows, awaiting the perfect time for illumination. So there's something coming. There's something that you perceive to be coming. There's something that is about to be illuminated for you. All right? Now, beautiful card, by the way. I feel like this might be connected to this morning's reading, so feel free to go and check that out, okay? Because that was about an initiation, okay, and reconnecting with the Ascended Masters. And this feels like it's part of that reading. Now, you don't have to. You don't have to, okay? But I think that there is a connection. Every once in a while, we get one that seems to be connected to another. Okay. So I have the Mermaid Tarot, and we're going to dig on into this. So thank you so much for being here. I hope you're all well. I hope that, the end of the year is wrapping up nicely for you, and that you're all safe and warm and cozy wherever you are. I am honored to be able to bring these. Wow. Cards are not shuffling. I am super honored to be there. We go. Apparently, I need to speak a little more enthusiastically. Anyway, I'm super honored to be able to bring you these messages. Okay, please keep in mind they are timeless and they are general readings. So don't make it fit. If it's not your reading, it's okay. Maybe tomorrow. Beautiful. All right. Let's get into this. Something's going to be illuminated for you. I feel like we're getting this message. We have been getting this message a lot lately. Yeah, there's something coming. And, even on like the astrologers on YouTube that I watch, they're all saying the same thing too. Like 2026 is going to be kind of a game changer for a lot of people. So let's see. Okay. Yeah. Right out of the gate, we have the Magician. So yeah, you're ready. You've been working on this anyway. The Magician is all about transmuting the energy into the material world, right? So even though this Moon card says that our, material world isn't necessarily a reflection of what's happening behind the scenes, it seems like it's about to be. Okay. This is really about aligning the material world in your life to what's happening behind the scenes. You have the tools, you have the skill. It's time to take action. Ooh, goosebumps. Goosebumps on that one. In your energy, we have the 10 of Cups. Yeah, this is contentment. This is so much love and joy, and it's not just, it exudes from you, right? It touches everyone around you, this abundant emotional wish fulfillment. It touches you, everyone around you. It flows out to people, places, situations, events, groups, all of that, right? This is the energy of being in such a place of contentment and joy and happiness that when you walk into a room, the energy changes, right? For the positive. Excellent, excellent energy for you, okay? Now, keep in mind we have the Knight of Swords, so that something may require quick action. Like when you see, when this is illuminated, you may need to act quickly. It feels like this action needs to be swift. 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 Wow. Okay. Yeah, under that Magician comes the Sun. Brightest card in the deck. That is absolutely amazing. This is going to work for you, okay? Success, happiness, joy. The Sun is very nurturing, and you know what else it does is it takes away all the shadows, right? It illuminates all the shadows so you can see what's really going on. There's a lot of clarity with the Sun as well. Wow. Okay. This is beautiful. Yeah, I really do think this is connected with this morning's reading. So, okay, in your energy too. Okay, it's the Five of Swords. So, you know, you're used to having to fight for everything, right? And sometimes when we fight for everything, it can become kind of a habit just to be in that energy, all right? And it is kind of, it's showing up with you a little bit. You know, maybe you feel like you have to fight for this joy and abundance. Let's see where this goes. I get it. I mean, sometimes we do have to fight for things. That Five of Swords is not necessarily a bad card. It is a card of breakthrough. I think sometimes with the Five of Swords, though, we lose track of what we're fighting for, right? Keep in mind the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, look at how the observation that's happening here. So this is taking the idea, the planning stage of the Page of Pentacles, right? And taking action on it. But the Pentacles are really strategic and very grounded energy, right? Very mature and logical and strategic about money, finances, things in the material world. Okay, so this is part of this. Interesting, it's like we have this fast-moving sword and then we have this slow, deliberate pentacle here. All right. Taking action, but staying in observation and staying strategic. Very cool. Very cool. Woo! Woo! Come back! Come back! Okay, that was too many. We're going to put those back in. All right. Wow. Oh, we have a double tap on the moon. Okay, pay extra special close attention. Okay, something is going to be illuminated for you. Something's coming. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep working, doing the work that you're doing. Okay, because you've got the Sun and now you've got the moon. Okay, this is the nature of this. The Sun and the moon. Yeah. Something's going to be illuminated for you. Hugely. This feels big. All right, let's get something else for your energy. Oh, the Tower. Okay, towers usually happen pretty swiftly, right? This is not bad. It is going to rock your world. When this is illuminated, this is going to rock your world, and that's okay, because that means you rebuild, and you rebuild on a foundation that's in alignment with you. Okay, that's in alignment with your higher self. And it doesn't mean that this tower that's coming down didn't serve its purpose at the time that it was upright. Okay, this just means that you are going through a huge change and a realignment. Towers are sometimes considered a course correction, although I don't feel like this is a course correction. I just feel like you are stepping into something amazing. Okay, and this being in your energy, right? This tower is probably taking away this 5, right? This 5 of Swords as well. It's like, it feels like a clean sweep, right? It feels like a clean sweep. Ooh. Wow. What are you doing? Something big. Something. It feels like something really big is coming. Yeah, you're going to be walking away from a lot of things, okay? And this can be hard. This can be really hard. It doesn't mean that these cups didn't work out. It just means that they worked until they didn't, okay? And you've got to walk away from some things to make space for the new, all right? This is walking into the unknown. This is walking towards that moon. Wow. All right. What else do we have here? This is absolutely amazing. Yeah, something's coming. Something's about to be illuminated. It's going to rock your world. You're going to be walking away from things that you probably never thought you were going to walk away from. Okay? But something is being illuminated. And you're ready. You're in your... This is, you know, step into that magician energy. Take action. It's going to be swift when it happens. You're going to have to jump, okay? You're going to have to jump on it. But stay grounded, okay? It's going to make you so happy. Okay, we have the Chariot. Yeah, there's going to be forward momentum. I think this is a hippocampus. I say that every time I see this card. I think it's a hippocampus. So they're harnessing it and getting ready, right? The Chariot is all about overcoming obstacles and moving forward. Excellent. You are moving forward with this, whatever it is. Yeah, and we have the Strength card. So your inner wellspring is full and ready to roar. Ready to roll. I said ready to roar. Well, yeah, roar. Yeah, I don't feel like this is to be taken lightly. And I'm not sure why I said that. There's an importance to this. And we have the Temperance card. Yeah, it had to be perfect. It was divine timing. Perfect, mystical, magical recipe here. Only presented when you're ready. Divine timing. All right, let's get one more. Yeah, this feels really, really important. So pay attention. All right, signs and synchronicities are something that's going to be illuminated for you. And you're going to recognize it right away, and you're going to need to take action. Okay. Yeah. Page of Pentacles. We already have the Knight down here, so yeah. And look at this awe and wonder. Oh my goodness sakes. This is what you're going to feel like. Holding on to this new pretty thing, right? Stay grounded. Stay grounded. You're going to be moving through this energy. Underneath the deck, we have the Lovers. Okay. Now, the Lovers brings us to a bit of a crossroad, right? Is what we're doing in our life in alignment with our authenticity, with our soul purpose, with who we are at the core of things, at the core of us. Okay, so you may actually be looking around and reevaluating people, places, things, parts of yourself. Are there parts of yourself that need to go? Outdated thinking, behavior patterns, those kinds of things. And so you are really, really addressing this already, which is good because this is preparation, right? For when this is illuminated. preparation. So this morning's reading talked about preparation and what to do. So it might be worth going and taking a look at that, okay? All right, that is your reading for today. Thank you so much for being here. Like and subscribe, share with your besties, and I will see you soon.